These past 6 months were absolutely crazy for the kart racing genre. We've been waiting for over a decade for a new kart racer to lead us in the next generation. I thought that game was going to be Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel some years ago, but the online and the decisions from Activision caused that game's reputation to sour a bit. But what we got to release with the Switch 2 earlier this year was, in my opinion, everything I looked for in a kart racer: an open world, diverse tracks, driving from one track to the next, crazy new driving mechanics. But honestly, 5 months into playing Mario Kart World, I'm officially bored with this game. And it's at a time where two other games are fated to not only dethrone the so-called king of kart racers, but are up against each other for the greatest kart racer to lead this next generation. Let's talk about it. What is good, y'all? It is TheYoungKingKen, and I want to talk about the kart racing genre for a little bit and talk about why Mario Kart World has gotten stale recently. And it comes at the right time for two other games to take that throne: Sonic Racing Crossworlds and Kirby AirRiders. So to get right into it, if you've been a viewer on the channel for a while, you know I praise Mario Kart World a lot. This is mostly everything I look for in a top tier game, as I mentioned earlier. The community, though, was tired of the gameplay a lot earlier than I did, and oh boy did that honeymoon phase end, because I am bored. Don't get me wrong, the game is good, tracks are significantly better than in previous games, and Knockout Tour is cool, but Nintendo really want to push this open world concept, especially with the intermission tracks, especially online. To be honest, some of them are good, but most of them has little to no hazards. The karts drive too slow, especially at the fastest speed at 150cc. And plus, there's no DLC or any announcements of said DLC, which is quite strange, knowing that this is possibly the launch game that they want to push into the holiday season. My boredom comes from those points, and this especially came around the launch of Sonic Racing Crossworlds, which I'll talk about later. Honestly, to improve this game, Nintendo needs to prioritize the 3-lap tracks in future updates. They could just separate 3 laps and intermission tracks online, add more hazards in the intermission tracks, bring in 200cc and faster speeds, and add more to battle mode, because Corn Runners and Balloon Battle isn't doing it for me. These are just to name a few improvements, but because of the moves that Nintendo are making recently with the Switch 2, just with the updates, the pricing of the game being $80, and overall the negative press, these next two games that I will discuss may seriously dethrone the top racer. During the hype to Sonic Racing Crossworlds launch, I thought this game could never be better than Mario Kart World, and typically Sonic Racing games, excluding Riders, have been alright to say the least. But after that beta, I knew I was going to get this game, and they had to release that trailer roasting the ever-living mess out of Nintendo and Mario Kart World. It brings me back to those days of blast processing and, you know, the old saying, Sega does what Nintendo don't. Like, they really want to compete with Mario Kart, which has owned the kart racing genre since the very beginning. But honestly, not anymore. With the launch of Sonic Racing Crossworld, I have been playing the Grand Prix non-stop with all the unique tracks. And don't even get me started on the kart customization. As you progress throughout the game, you earn lifetime points that you can use to purchase and unlock different parts, which makes each race worth it outside the Grand Prix. I haven't even gotten to the online yet, but I've heard it's pretty live there. And while Mario Kart World has better tracks, the experience with Sonic Racing Crossworld is overall better. So when you select a track, the environment changes with each lap, and during the second lap, you go through these travel rings in which you spend the second lap on a completely random course. And there are even specific second lap courses to keep the game fresh. And not even to mention the announcement of updates with new characters and tracks. I wasn't surprised about the Sega reps with Joker and Hatsune Miku joining the group, but to have Minecraft, SpongeBob, and even Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Avatar join the roster with some of their own tracks is just mind-blowing. I never even thought SpongeBob and Sonic to be in the same game, so this opens the floodgates of possibilities for the future. Overall, the reason why I think this game overthrows Mario Kart World is because Sonic Racing Crossworlds feels like a game that has soul, with putting in life with every mode, with Mario Kart World feeling soulless and incomplete at times in the content department. Now, when talking about soul, I have to bring Kirby AirRiders to the mix, and yes, at the time of this recording, the game is not out yet, so it could flop, but after these two Nintendo Directs dedicated to the game, I have a strong feeling that it may overthrow Mario Kart World as well. Masahiro Sakurai is a madman, because originally I thought this game was going to be a flop, and just another racer. Boy, I was wrong. And of course I didn't play the original Kirby Air Ride for the Nintendo GameCube, but from those who have played it, they say that the races are even the most exciting part of the game, which is just crazy for a so-called racer. But the fact that you get multiple modes in this game is crazy. So you have Air Ride, which is the base game with over 18 tracks. It doesn't seem as much, but these races are fast-paced with a crazy amount of mechanics, in which the game will be easy to pick up but hard to master. Top Ride, which is a slower paced top-down version of the base mode, and it's there for people who want more of just a chill pace with a different experience. And City Trial, which is an interactive battle stage with a crazy amount of events happening. I can see why people love that mode more, because every match will give you a different experience. From the items, the bosses, the stage elements, there's just a lot going on with the game, and it really feels like a passion project. And I didn't even mention the story mode, Road Trip. I mean, this game has what you need, but though Sakurai did confirm that there won't be any DLC for the game, but honestly, with the amount of content this game is going to get, out of Mario Kart World and Sonic Racing Crossworlds, this seems like more bang for your buck. As you know, Sonic has the modes, but it's priced the same at $70 minus the DLC, and then Mario Kart World being $80, but the game feels like a $40 to $50 game at this point. Kirby AirRiders from the trailers let you know from the jump that it does the kart racing genre and its approach differently, which gives the game some personality and uniqueness, which is something that's lacking in Mario Kart World. I mean, aside from the world aspect from the game, which isn't really providing much. So with comparing the three games, it's clear that Sonic Racing Crossworlds is really going to compete with Kirby AirRiders to be the definitive racer, assuming AirRiders live up to the hype. Again, Mario Kart World is not a bad game. I think unless Nintendo gives major DLC or updates soon, I think these other two games will lead the next generation of kart racers. Though Sonic and Kirby, in my opinion, are hard to compare, because while Kirby AirRiders will lead with its story mode and city trials, Sonic will lead with exciting races and its longevity with DLC and surprising collabs. All that I just mentioned makes for great games. So honestly, the real winner of this feud is us, the gamers. Because long gone are the days where we just have Mario Kart and we may have that potential competitor like, as I mentioned, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, or a generation where it's just Mario Kart and a whole bunch of clones. Now we have games that actually compete and push the genre to new heights. So I want to know, if you had to pick only one from Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, or Kirby AirRiders, which would you pick up? Let me know in the comments. And thank you for watching. If you need some help deciding whether or not the Switch 2 is a must-buy this holiday season, the link to the video where I discuss this will be in the description. And also I have a variety of discussions, gameplays, live streams, and more. So if you liked the video, please give it a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on whenever my vids drop. And until the next one, I will need y'all to keep our kingdom seasoned, y'all.